Bonjour! Hi! Welcome to this recorded live session from Twitch. To know when exactly I'm streaming, go visit twitch.com/fbucheros. But for now, let's watch this session. Okay, let's do it! Bonjour! Hi! I'm Frank Boucher. Welcome to the stream. I hope you have an awesome day. And right away, I will load a little bit my music. Oh, you know what? Let's do like this. It's always good when I'm in preparation mode, but when I start talking, I feel like I need to yell, and I don't want. So let's start again. Bonjour, hi! Welcome to the stream. I hope we have an awesome day. I'm Frank Boucher, and today I have a ton of stuff to tell you. So without further ado, let's start right away. So off camera, last week we were working on AZ Unzip Everything. We did a bunch of stuff, fix some bug, add a deployment button. But then I thought, you know what, I never showed how to use it. So off camera I show how to use it. So I did the one step-by-step kind of a tutorial, so you can see it here. So I did that. Also I added a CI application, so now it's also using Azure DevOps. So if you click on that, it's a public project, so you could see how I did it. It was mostly what's scaffold automatically, but it's there, so you can see now it's running it all the time. There's a bad connection here, but otherwise it was working pretty well. I created, I think, where is it? There's a dashboard, very basic, with the build history and some variables from GitHub. So that's there, it's public, you can see it, so you could see my Azure pipeline, you could see the ARM template, so it's deployed automatically. You now have the, in the GitHub, you have all the steps to get started. Here's the button that we did on last stream. Yeah, so it's all there. I submit this to the serverless, it's called again, serverless library. So let me show you. So I did submit it to the serverless community library, so we'll see what happened with that. I didn't get any feedback, but then I did it on Friday, and today we are Monday at the time we record this session. Oh, we'll see how it goes. I think it could be useful since it's a very common process. Yeah, that's it. It's open to PR. Like there's still, I would like to add support to a RAR file. So that could be cool. So if you wanna participate and add the RAR file, I will be super happy. Yeah, so let me just paste the URL in here. So that's what I did. So that's one thing. So second thing, this morning I published my video, my giveaway video. So don't hesitate, go see it. I will paste again the URL in the chat. There it is. So it's a 2-week contest, so it will end. Let me check the date. It should end on the July 21st of 2019. I'm giving away 1 pro license of Git Kraken and Git Glow, the Glow boards. Yeah, you just need to be subscriber or at least at one of my channel, YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter. And that's it. Well, I won't watch it on the stream because I think it will be lagging and it will be very bad. But feel free to reach out, to share to any developers you think may like it. Yes, that's it. Oh, and there's a referral also in it, so you could have a chance to win a Nintendo Switch. So do I. Every time someone use that link to download it, you got a chance to get a Nintendo Switch, and my name also. That could be cool to have a Nintendo Switch. Okay, that was my shame plug. The work of today, and I'm kind of super excited about this, and I was just, now that the lights are on, that I'm live, I'm stuck. Feel better. Oh, I forgot to record. Now I forgot to at the beginning. I should start like that. So the plan of today is to work on this new project, AzPics, and I can never write that thing on the Twitch. I don't know if it's probably the word pics. It's bad. Or did I put the space in it in the title? What did I put as a... Where do I see the title of the stream? Come on, I want to see the title of the stream. Anyway. Yeah, I put 2 words. I think it doesn't like the AzPics in 1 word. So anyway, it's this project. So I'll paste the link. Also, you can have all the Git project by doing... You can have all the commands by doing commands. And you could also, if I think it's GitHub. Yeah. So that's the stream notes. But for today, we'll be working on this project. Feel like I'm talking to myself in the chat. It's like... And I'm a 2-month subscriber of my own. Hey! Not Matthias! How are you? How should I call you if you're not Matthias? So yeah, so we'll be working on that. It's just the beginning. I can explain what it is. I have this idea for a long time, and that's and yeah, that's what brought me some thoughts when I was doing the Global Azure Bootcamp and then the Dog Not the Dog workshop. But I really want to go deeper in this and have an interface and different things. So we start briefly working on that on the last stream. Last week, I think. I forgot when it was. Recently. But then jump on the other Unzip Everything project. So now I'm getting back in that one. And on that last stream that we talked about, AzPics, I was not sure what kind of tech I should use. I said maybe, you know, the Node or some JavaScript framework for the UI. And then I got some reflection and I decided, nope, that's like, I would like to learn a lot Node, and I think I will write about that. I will maybe do some videos about that. But I think on stream I would like to embrace my .NET side, my crusty side, and stay on .NET. There's tons of Node and JavaScript streamers, so I thought it would be cool. There's tons of JavaScript streamers, so I said, you know what, let's stay in .NET and do that. But I want to do it as open source to kind of walk the talk. So currently I'm on a Linux machine. let's close all this and this and this. So right now I'm in a Linux machine. Can I close this? Nope. How can I close just this window? I need to add a command. How can I close this window? Oh, like this? I know what I should have done. So anyway, so I'm on Linux. The distro is Elementary, is a distro I liked a lot. So yeah. And I lost all the pages I had open. Bad Frank. So you know, while I'm thinking about it, let's do a little change here. Change this. Let me just, I will come back to you in a second. I just want to set up, because I'm in a VM, I want to set up my stuff. Pop out. That's better. I want to put the chat in my window. There it is. So now I can close. Oh, just before, I don't want to lose anything. Haha! Okay, so I got your question, Matthias. Not Matthias. How can you develop .NET on Linux? Yeah, that's the point of it. So let's get back in my share. So it is possible. So I want to do .NET Core. And that's the point. .NET Core is open source. And there's plenty of tools available for Microsoft these days. So I want to be in the Linux, do my .NET stuff, the things I know. I will blog or maybe share with you some session on like, you know, Node from a .NET developer's kind of experience. But I think it will be better if I embrace my .NET side, but still, you know, do it from Linux. So there it is. That's the plan. So I want GitHub to be open. It was Draw.io. Forgot what I had open. Open existing diagram. Draw.io, AzPics. This one. Oh yeah. Oh damn. I lost. Maybe you will remember. Full stack development Blazor. Yes, that one.
Hello everyone.
So during the weekend I was thinking about what I should do, and you know, doing it ASP.NET Core MVC, and I was like, okay, but then I still need some UI, so should I use any kind of, you know, Angular or stuff? And I was like, what can I do? And then I thought about it, saying Blazor. I never played with that. So Blazor and WebAssembly. So those are also open source. They are available right now. So I decided, you know what? Let's do a full stack .NET stuff. And when I was watching this video from Daniel Root, I will paste it in the chat. Oh no, have some hiccup. I was super pumped. I was like, yep, I want to do it. But I have no clue. Like, I never did any hello word with Blazor. Maybe I should before going in stream, but I was super busy. It was a nice weekend, so I work outside. I did some kayaking, so last weekend, on Friday, I mean, I was hoping to be able to do some kayaking, so I did. It was wonderful. I had a lot of... it was not easy getting to the on the water, but I did it, and I'm pretty happy about it. So I didn't, short story, I didn't do any preparation. So the goal of today is maybe poke around with Blazor, maybe draw some architecture of the project with you, plan a little bit ahead, list the feature we want in, and let's see what we can do. Do you think it's interesting? Also, not Matthias, you said, cool, you know what, can I zoom this? That's cool. Okay, so now I just zoom this chat. You were tiny and now I can read it. So cool, I never use, I've used ASP.NET MVC before, but I didn't like that much. I guess because I was coming from a cool framework like Vue and Angular. Yeah, I heard they are pretty cool, and it was not like, I think a lot of people will think, yeah, Frank, you didn't think about a lot. Just well, say I like to push myself in outside of my comfort zone, and I'm really looking forward to learn more JavaScript framework, Node or Angular or Vue or React, or I don't know, like for me, because I'm still outside of it, I just put JavaScript, and most of the time when I just want to abstract everything, I just say JavaScript or Node, but I mean all of those. I know once I will get involved with those framework, I will make a distinction, but for now I didn't investigate or anything, so they're just JavaScript framework for me. I'm not saying they are bad, just like I'm really looking forward to learn those. Just I didn't spend the time to do it. I did some Angular very briefly though, and Node also. So yeah, so I want to do Blazor. That was it. I had a bunch of tabs open because I was hoping to share stuff, and now I forgot. I forget what it is that I want to do. So the thing we should do is clone the repo, because I don't have it. So on GitHub, I want to do the AzPics. What? No, not in Azure. Oh, it's case sensitive. Of course, I'm on Linux. Okay, yep, here should be good. Clone the repo. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, Alt O to open it. Yep. Open in Visual Studio Code. Excellent. What's that one? Nothing? Let's close it. Okay. Cool. So now we have our project file and we have our notes. So let's just go edit the notes. I'm always trying to keep the notes of the stream alive, so then when you look at it on YouTube, those things will turn as shortcut. So you know, if you like, let me show you. Let's do a little bit of inception here. Stream of me and a stream of me. So for example, if I pick one of my last stream, I will cut it because I don't want to hear myself. But then if you go in the description, you can go here and those, they turn to be clickable. And then you jump right away in the section. Pretty cool, huh? So I'm trying to keep those as accurate as possible. So at '29 we starting AzPic work. And what we will do, I don't know yet. Let's recap what we did on last time and then decide how we go with it. Would you? Oh, I need to fix this date also. I put that page very quickly before the stream. Excellent. So on this project, just let's maximize it. Oh, that's the note. This project. Can I just go here and I'll like this? Ah, that was easier. Rini. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Full interface, upload. I had some note, probably in the notes then. It's probably in the notes. Let's go back in the notes. Not that far. Oh, I messed up the name of that file. There it is. Okay, so not this one. Not this one. This one? It's been a while since I yeah, here it is. AzPic feature. So let's bring those back to our current node. Have you started developing AzPic or did you only plan all the stuff? So AzPic, oh yeah, so let me explain if you don't know what AzPic will be. So AzPic, I start just planning. So last time what I did in a different branch, what we did, we start creating an ARM template. So that will generate the Azure resources, and we have a button here to deploy them automatically. So that's what we did. I want to reuse part of the stuff I did in different projects, but package it together. So what I want for AzPics is to have, you could run it like full, I don't know how to call it, like full stack, and then you will have that background process, that sort, tag, copy, clean, do thumbnails, all those things with your images. And you also have a web interface to see the pictures, maybe upload new pictures, maybe you get some admin UI also, you know, to give people access, you know, different things like that, delete pictures and stuff like that, management kind of the storage. Or you could run serverless because you already have some UI that does all the maintenance, or maybe it's just, you know, people are accessing that through the Windows or Linux or whatever machine you're running on interface, and, you know, dumping their picture and just want auto tagging everything. So you could run in headless. That's the 2 mode that I'm planning to do. So there's not a lot of work done yet, but there's a lot of opportunity to add more and more feature in it. So to answer your questions, I did start, like you see here in the branch arm template, create a few little things, but not much. Am I answering your question, not Matthias? So now I need to put the feature here. So let's say define basic AzPics feature. Let's put this that way. So now the tech we know, maybe we Blazor. Oh, I work in .NET since its start, so I don't know, a few years ago. I've been doing .NET and different things, so I'm not like a everyday developer in .NET. .NET Core, I'm just getting into it, so yeah. How long is it? 15 years? .NET that exists, the full framework. So I started doing .NET back when it just started. I remember I was doing VB6 and C++, and we switched to .NET. So front end. In Blazor. Cool. Okay. So that's not like the basic stuff, it's more like notes. Or a fun feature, or I don't know how to call that. I will just put it there and sort them later. So I think to get started, to have some meat and go slowly and see that things are working, I think what should do is, so that we should have a front end and a back end. To view our storage. And that should be kind of easy to do. I already had something that we, like if we were doing it in ASP.NET Core MVC, I already have it in the Dog workshop, but I want to do it in Blazor. So then it will be, let's reproduce that simple interface with Blazor. So I think that's a kind of nice step. Exploring Blazor with something we know what it should like. It's pretty simple, so it should be easy to do. And then we could add an upload new image, upload images directly from the UI. Images from the UI. That should be enough for now. One thing I would like to add is security also. So maybe 80. Oh, thanks for the following, not Matthias. And feel free to participate in the project if you want to do anything. Like, I don't know what's your background. What's AZPic, Zorky? Hi, welcome. So AZPic is a new project. I'm just getting started. It's a kind of a library management for images. So it will sort, maybe remove what's not safe for work, aka nude. It could auto tag your pictures and stuff like that. You could run it full-fledged with the UI interface or headless, so it's just a process in the background that generate thumbnails and things. I want to leverage Azure functions, so serverless, storage, Azure storage, so it's super cheap. And during the weekend, I was like last stream, I was thinking about what kind of tech, and during the weekend I decided to go and explore Blazor with .NET Core because I know nothing about it. So that's what's AZPic. It's an open source project. It's on GitHub. Let me paste again the project in the chat. So feel free to participate. I will be happy to have PRs and stuff. If you're good with UI, I'm not really good, so you can help me there. If you want to do, I don't know, add some feature, I think this solution is just an exercise. I think it could be useful, but it's also an exercise to learn stuff and add feature in play. So we'll play with cognitive services for reading the vision, computer vision, to recognize what's in the picture, so some kind of AI. And then like we could add so much stuff in it. So yeah, like if you have any thoughts of feature we can add, you know, create an issue as a improvement, or what's the create an issue, and you know, forgot what it is, the labels, enhancement, or yeah, maybe I could add the new feature, like feature requests, a new feature or request. Yeah, so enhancement should be the label you use in that case. Yeah, no, I'm starting small. So what I say is, to get started, I just want to have a simple UI done in Blazor. I already have it in ASP.NET Core MVC, so I want to redo this UI in Blazor. And that thing was analyzing the storage, returning information about the images using cognitive services. So now I would like to maybe save that information in a database, and then we'll be able to play with it. So that's kind of, so simple UI to visualize. So you know, this is why I had Dryo open. So I would like to have, let's say, some storage, and we'll have some Blazor UI front end. No, let's put front end. And then let's put the tech because I want it to be obvious. That's also part of the fun. Right now, what I have as a code to be able to like, it's whatever we want, and I think that's like eventually we could have something to remove the lock. I think we should implement some basic security to be able to upload picture. I think we should limit it. But you know, we could decide it to have a flag so it's like, hey, it's public, so anybody can upload pictures, and then, you know, filter what we want. And, hey, thanks for the following, Zorky. Very appreciated. So in the workshop I did for A Dog Not a Dog, and it's also in my GitHub repository, I was filtering, and if it was not a dog, I was deleting the images. I was keeping only image of dog. So I could do that and, you know, have a little bit more broad spec. So just keep what's safe for the stream, or like I wanna have a way so it's dynamic but not too complex. But you know, as we start slowly, the first interface could be anybody, so I will make sure I delete every time after the stream this website, otherwise I will I'm sure I will be loaded of images, and then we'll implement security, and then we could implement a bunch of stuff. So Zorky was, by the way, don't know too much about Azure. By now I mainly work on Amazon. I just install self-host server. Ah, cool. You prefer cats than dogs? No problem. You can have a look if you want to my my other project in my GitHub. It's a very simple tutorial, and you could learn a lot right away. It's very easy to do in about an hour. So it's Dog Not a Dog. Let me share it in the chat if you want. So there it is, a fight in a chat about dogs and cats. So the workshop, what it does, like you just there, it's very simple. You will be able to deploy it. Did I paste it? Yes, I pasted it. You click on this button, it will deploy everything in Azure for you, and then you will create a cognitive services instance, and then you create serverless functions. In Amazon it's Lambda, in Azure we call it functions. So the sample here is done in C#, but you could use whatever you want. In fact, what it does, it simply take the picture, send it, doing an HTTP call to the cognitive services, taking the answers and looping through the code to check if it contains dog, and if it doesn't, delete the image. So that's what the workshop is doing. So you could change dog by cats, bird, whatever you want. So I will be reusing part of the code in here, just to save time maybe. Like the backend, for example, if we look at the code, I have not a Git demo, and here it's an ASP.NET website. So if I go in the controller, the image controller, I think we could probably copy paste this code, and what it does, it's just getting the images from the blob storage. No, like sometimes it doesn't get it. It's not perfect. When I play with when I was demoing, I was googling, picking some images just for fun, taking some like selfie or picture of the room or whatever, and it always works. But I know it's not perfect. Like it's easy to trick. Oh, just one sec. Sorry. Sorry. What I was saying, yeah. So I think we could reuse that code, though it's like 2 lines of codes, but it's good enough. And it's also the part I want to do in Blazor, so it won't be exactly the same thing. So thanks, Carlos, for the subscribing on YouTube. Cool. No, it should it should be pretty easy. Like at least to get started, that's the point of it. I don't want something too complex. I want to learn Blazor. I want to get set up, and then we'll have some fun, you know, saving, auto tagging, you know, and then like it's our imagination that to add more and more feature. But the base should be kind of easy. Well, so that's Azure storage here. And that will be in a web app, I think. We could run it also in a container, I think. That could be cool, but not for now. So Zorky, does Azure have some kind of NoSQL database? I kind of wonder if it should host my backend. So yeah, one of the very popular non-SQL, there's plenty. That's the short answer. One of that is very popular these days because it's super scalable and got a lot of throughput and things. It's Cosmos DB. Otherwise, there's plenty of. You could use tables in the storage. That's super cheap. There's plenty of solutions. So I don't know. Maybe like for now, I think maybe tables could be good for us to store the data about our images. I'm not sure if Cosmos is worth it. Yeah, Copper Birdie tables. Did you see the video, Copper Birdie, on YouTube for the Git Kraken? Hi, by the way. So let's get started with Blazor. Do a little well, yeah, you have 2 weeks. I know you told me that you liked it a lot, Git Kraken. So if you want the pro version with multiple profiles and everything, have a look to my YouTube channel, and you could win a pro license for 1 year subscription. It's kind of cool. Oh, unit tests? Ooh. Oh yeah, we should definitely also add unit tests. Okay, so front end, back end, to view the storage, upload image from UI. Like that's phase one. We should. I'm not sure how to test that, but that could be cool too. Like AAD could be nice. Test. Unit test, I have no idea how to do a unit test with Blazor, but that would be cool. Unit tests more than one will be better. So yeah, so I think for now, and save metadata about the picture. So I think we have it now. So like the basic will be front end, back end to view the storage, be able to upload an image from the UI, so from our website, and see, like before saving it, like see, like front end, back end. Let's put view the. No, let's put view images, because kind of this is like step one. Like this is like the super base, right? Front end, we just list whatever it is. We cannot remove, we cannot add, we cannot, like, it's just images. Then we add the smart part. So adding the smart part, we could use the cognitive services to get information. So use the cognitive services. I'm typing badly. Services to get data, to get metadata, not metadata, and display it. Oh, you know what? This, and then right? Step 2. This is okay. Now it's better. So step 2, step 1. Just basic stuff, view the image. Step 2, use cognitive services to get the data and display the data. I think that's pretty kind of nice, right? And then step 3, then we'll be able to upload image from the UI. Should we upload image from the UI or save? I think save the metadata will be should be prioritized before being able to if we want to add more stuff in it, right? What do you think? What do you think in the chat? Step 3, save metadata about the picture. Step 4, upload new picture from the UI. Yeah, not Matthias. Redis DB is also available, though I know Redis more about Redis Cache. Never used it as a different kind of things. But I know Redis is compatible also with Azure. Hey, Michael Jolie, Bonjour, how are you? You've been lurking while working? That's nice, that's fine with me. Yes, feel free to join the Discord. I have it closed right now because I'm trying to save as all kind of bandwidth I can. But yeah, feel free to reach over there and ask questions. Michael Jolie, I think you saw my video on Twitter, right? About the Gitkraken. If you like Gitkraken and you wish to win, don't hesitate to participate. You're eligible, of course. Like Copper Birdie. Okay. So and also Michael Jolie, I decided for the website for AzPics, you know, the interface to display the picture. I decided to embrace my .NET side completely. Assume that there's plenty of people doing Node and a bunch of stuff, so I will stay in .NET, but open source, because that's me also, and .NET is open source, but not a lot of people know about it. So my plan is to work on Linux using only tools that are available in Linux to create my stuff. And I decided, you know what, I never played Blazor, and I was watching a demo from Daniel Root this weekend, and I was super pumped. So I'm really looking forward to do Blazor stuff. I think it will be cool, but I don't know nothing about Blazor. So, oh, I know what I forgot to announce, but there's like for people not close to Montreal, it may be not like a fantastic news, but I like to do it so people are aware what I do. This week, not this weekend, no. Tomorrow, I'm spending the full day at Startup Fest, an event in Montreal for startups, and I have an event at in the evening also called Funded Fuel or something like that. Looking forward. There's tons of startup over there helping. But for that, it will be just connection. But that's also part of my work, to connect with startups and help them in the past. And to get back to not Matthias, once I was brainstorming with a game developer, a startup that was looking to do matchmaking with using Redis. Well, in fact, I was not sure. We wanted to do it in Azure, but explore a little bit Redis, was not sure if, you know, had other solutions. So we looked at Cosmo, but then, like, you know, different alternative. I don't want to give too much away, but we had some stuff. So anyway, startups are also part of the people I work with. So really looking forward to this event tomorrow. Oh, I think it will be pretty cool. It's in Montreal. And while I was talking, I thought about something for you, Michael Julie. Oh no, it was about Copper Birdie. I don't know if you're still around. I did some kayak during the weekend. And are you there? Because while we're, I think we were on Michael Jolie's stream when you asked me, or it was Jeffrey. I think it was Jeffrey Fritz. So on Saturday, my daughter was working at noon, so I decided, you know what, I will work inside the house and do the, you know, weekend stuff. And then drove her to her job, come back, lunch, put the kayak on the roof, and then go for like a little ride. First time of the year, so I was not expecting to do 4 hours, but anyway. So while I was just finishing my lunch, how do you say that in English? Power outage, like no power. I lost electricity in the house. So, okay, well, the dogs freak out because, I don't know, it doesn't like it when there's no power in the house. I think because the alarm detector, the fire detector, go bleep bleep, and like that sound, she doesn't like it. So anyway, so you know, calm the dog a little bit, packed my stuff, went to the garage. My garage door is electric, so I couldn't get out. So it was super nice outside, but because I had no power, I couldn't get the kayak out of my garage. So I waited for about, it felt like an eternity, probably like 45 minutes, an hour, like maybe more, but let's say about an hour. Then have a lot of fun putting the kayak on the roof, and did about 6 kilometers of kayaking, and it was wonderful. Saw some ducks, some birds. I don't know how you call those birds. Those one? Great blue heron. A few of those. I saw huge fish. I don't know what they were, but they are like huge, as big as my legs, like big, like completely jumping out of the water. It was very, very, very nice. Came back home and I felt very happy about my day. Yeah, like the alarm goes off, but just like blimp, blimp, not like buzzing all the time, just like tints every, I don't know, 15 minutes or maybe half an hour or something like that. But when the power stop, I have a central air system, so it turns to be very quiet when that thing stop. It's not very noisy, but when it stopped, it's like it's whoa, and then those things just blink. So she always freaked out. Anyway, it was just like, I was like, no, I don't want to be stuck in the house. It's super nice outside. I want to get out. Otherwise, I will go in my basement and code, and I shouldn't be coding when it's that nice. I need to spend some time outside eventually, right? You cannot stay always in front of a computer. Well, apparently it's not healthy. So, to get started, let's get started with Blazor. I was about to, yeah, okay, so step 1, front end. Step 2, cognitive services, blah blah blah. Step 3, save the metadata. Probably tables. I think tables should be enough for now. I don't think we need Cosmo, but we could. Let's put storage table. Cosmo. I think Cosmo for this will be overkill. Then step 4, upload from the UI. That's pretty cool. Save metadata about the picture again. Oh no, okay, steps 5. Add security. I will put unit test this there, but you know, as soon as possible. In fact, I would love to have it earlier. I'm just not sure how to test the Blazor thing, so we'll see. Oh no! Oh, again? Does the... Oh, I have a sound effect for that. And of course, my... So, Michael Jolie, yeah, I spent the majority of the weekend outside and then got hit with some migraine yesterday afternoon. Took the day off to rest. Did you take another sunburn on your skull, man? That's bad. and or like in insulation. I worked on my patio yesterday, and ooh, my full body was hurting. My patio had some plank that was turning bad. I'm not sure how you say that in English. The wood is soft now, so I was trying to remove a few planks and replace them by new one. But of course, all the screws were all jammed and all, you know, you couldn't. The screwdriver was not working correctly. So I did 2 planks. It took me about 2 hours. But first, you know, you need to remove everything. And of course I was by myself, and of course it was 30 degrees yesterday, Celsius, so pretty hot, but yeah, I was dripping. So, and you did a barbecue, Michael Jolie? Cool. Oh yeah, it was the barbecue, right, with the fireworks and everything. Ah, so it was probably a solid party then. So you sure it was the sun in the like that get you a migraine in the afternoon? I think maybe, you know, you're not in your 20s anymore. You cannot party all night. Oh, the pollen? Oh, that's bad. Yeah, my wife got that too. Hey, Crolls! Crolles, how are you? Just chit-chatting right now. We're getting started with, like we just defined it, our AzPics project. I don't know why I always put the... And I really like AzPics as a name, but Twitch doesn't like it. So maybe I will need to change it. Well, at least when I talk about it, maybe I should do AzPic or something like that. Yeah, see? It doesn't allow it. So it's a new community project. So I'm starting it as a personal project. I've been playing around that thing for a while, but there's nothing done yet. So I decided, let's do it. I want to learn Blazor, I want to do more, and I really think that thing could help a lot of people. So yeah. And I was talking last week to an architect in a company, and they're doing fun stuff about that. They could train stuff. So if you wanna, by the way, if you wanna drop AzPic, just put a space. It will work like this. I don't know why when it's all together, maybe it means something in a different language. For me, it means AZ. When I mean like that, there was a game playing with AZ, Picture, and Azure. You know. That's why I say AzPic. Pics. AzPics, it's an open source project. It's available on GitHub right now. Let's put it here. So AzPic, it's in my pin project. We're just getting started. So if you want to start working with me on that, I will be super happy to have helps. It's open source. It's there. And today we're just, you know, putting everything in place. That's one thing I learned when I was learning English: workarounds. In fact, I had briefly a great teacher to help me learning English. And one of the exercise, I learned a lot with her doing games. And one of the games was a little bit of the game named Taboo, where you know you have a word and you must, like, you know, the person in front of you has a word on top of his front head, then you need to say words except, you know, some to make it say the word he got is on in front of his head. And so that was an exercise to find workaround. So when you got stuck in one word or you don't know how to say something, then you just like, so it was kind of training my brain to work around, because obviously not be able to say what you want, it's very annoying. Hey, Lake DK. Yeah, I'm working with startups. I work with open source OSS. I work with like community, let's put it that way. OSS, I feel like OSS is more like the code or the project. So community, open source community. I work with startups, and I work with schools. How do they call it again? Academic. So university, and like I think even younger than university. Yep, and that's why I didn't start for a long time Twitch. I was super scared. I've been doing YouTube video for 1.5 years now, and when I start first it was just in French, then I switch in English, but you know, you're alone, you can repeat and repeat and repeat, and even then it's far than perfect. But doing live stuff, that was scary. That was like super scary. For me, it was a big blocker, and you know, be able to read your question, understanding, not look like a fool because I don't understand what you're saying. But because I like to push myself and get out of my comfort zone. Here I am. Whoops. And oh, thanks Emilio, who just subscribed, but on YouTube. I still didn't remove the YouTube from my Streamlabs. So every time someone subscribes, I got a notification. Yeah, you all teach me a bunch of stuff. For those who missed it, go check in the clips. Michael Jolie teach me how to say you all and all you all the other day to talk more Alabama, and in exchange he learned some French Quebecois expression. It was really fun. So Crowless, it's all routine, man. Did I miss something? Yeah. So talking, okay, blah blah blah. So it's all routine, man. Just talk and talk, and eventually your brain will learn. Eventually, yeah. Copper Birdie, not mentioning last stream. Nope, I'm not. Nope. Well, let's drink. How about that? I know some words that maybe I shouldn't, but there's words that we use also in French, even if they are in English. We should work. You know what? We should work. So, I think we have enough to get started, right? So now it's 1:17. Let's try to do. Oh, and I have a hard stop. I think today. Someone asked me to join a meeting and like emphasize the fact that they really want me there. So just want to validate when it starts. Oops, sorry. Damn it. Okay, so yeah, so I have about 35 minutes. We should be good to do a Hello World in Blazor in 35 minutes. Thanks, Copper Birdie, to bringing back that souvenir. That was fun though. It was fun though. Damn, I like the burst of hot that I got at that time. Cool. So let's minimize those. And to get started with Blazor, we go to blazor.net, I think. But not balalala, but Blazor. Ah. Excellent. Blazor is now official preview. Excellent. I knew it. Oh, I'm fine with it, thanks. Get started. This guy, Daniel Roth. If you didn't check his like Google or Google with Bing, DuckDuck, whatever you want, search on internet for Daniel Roth and his demo. This guy is a bomb. Like when he's like, if you don't want to do Blazor after watching that video, like you're in heist, or you're not a developer maybe. So I need to install the .NET Core preview, so that shouldn't be a problem, right? Build app on Linux. Cool. I wanna this one. Oh no, not the TarGZ. Another subscriber on YouTube, so thank you, Matteo Ferrari. Downloading. Yes, I'm a developer. I use Visual Studio or more. You know what? These days I use Visual Studio Code. Doing a form while people are watching. Are you new to the .NET? No. What's primary language? C#. Come on. What kind of app are you developing? Oh, so much stuff. I did some IoT, but did I did IoT in .NET? No, nothing serious. I did mobile a long time ago. Provider, for now it's just Azure. I wish I'd do more. Cool, and with that, we're good. Downloading. It's done downloading. So I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need that. Delete. Now let's open the terminal. Right? And let's go inside the download folder. So let's check what it does. So make directory and unzip it there, I'm assuming. Alright. Hey, the Frax family, thanks for the following, very appreciated. Feel free to join us in the chat and say hello. Cool. So I make a directory and then unzip that thing over there, I think. And now export .NET. I don't know what those two. Ah, that's interesting. So the .NET command will make the .NET SDK command available for the terminal session which was run. So you can edit your shell profile to permanently add those commands. There are a number of different shell. Yeah, and by the way, I need to install my Z shell. Ah, okay, okay. So I must not close that thing then, right? So if I do now a .NET, so if I do clear, then I do now a .NET. It's working, but if I do a .NET -- version, nope. What did I do wrong? So my version right now is my distro is elementary. It's based on Ubuntu 18.04, so that's the thing, right? But yeah, 2.2. Yeah, so I have the last version. So why? This is why I don't like this music either. Okay, let's switch. I want new music. New music, please. This one is not fun anymore. Yeah, I want the preview, but I just downloaded. I just downloaded. Not while I'm streaming, because I like classical music. Jingle bell, yes. I like classical music, so when I listen to those music, I kind of stop talking and just listen. So that's why when I'm working, I don't listen to classical music. Restart? What do you want me to restart? Oh no, I'm not even in code right now, I'm in the terminal. And in the doc here, it says that, you know, if you go in .NET Microsoft, it says that the above command will only work with the open session. So I'm like, that's why I cannot turn it off. Let's see this. .NET tutorial, Hello World 10 minutes. Download and install. I don't want to. You know, I thought I would be able to do like .NET installed and then SDK trees preview something. No, I don't want to do this. That will create a new app. Let's go. What? Oh no. I want to be at home. And then like this. No? Oh, I missed this symbol. Damn. And okay, there it is. Ah, that's better. So I just want to make dir local and then switch to local. Clear screen and then paste that thing. Maybe it's not compatible with my Linux version? Well, nice to see you. Hopefully I will see you again, not Matthias. Have a good day. So we create a folder here, .NET. What I don't understand is export command. .NET root. So now I'm assuming if I do just this, I should have my command not found. Okay. Yeah, I understand that, but right now I'm in the console. I'm on Linux. So I download it, install the prerequisite .NET Core, but I already have .NET Core, so I know I have the prerequisite, right? Install SDK. So when you download complete, open the terminal, run the following command, extract the SDK and make the command available in the terminal. Then run .NET in your terminal to verify if .NET is correctly installed. It is, but it's not the good version. Can I do this? Oh. It's funny though, like when I do the command.net, it doesn't show me the good version, but Blazor is accessible. See, I just did like the .NET new. Where it is? Here. So I did the .NET new Blazor. So you know when you do .NET new, it creates a new application, and then you specify the interface. Right? You could create, oh, I don't have it, but you could create a bunch of different interface. And then I specify Blazor, and then the -o is the output, meaning create a folder named web application 1. I know. And like there it is, right? So if I clear this to go back on top of the screen, and now I change to go to that folder, now I could open it in Visual Studio Code by doing code dot, and now I'm in code. Let's just pin it here, stretch it a little. So this is my pages. So, oh, it's the counter stuff. Okay, cool. Now I can just run it. That worked, but when I tried to do this, it didn't work. I'll take note of this and check, because It's strange. Maybe it doesn't like my distribution. Though it's Ubuntu based, so it should. Because I know usually Ubuntu is one of the first to get targeted. Just taking notes doesn't work on elementary 5. Cool. Excellent. So we can close this. We can close that too. Okay, so let's just run it. Should work. Should not this page. Come on. So that's AzPic. For now, let's close it. We won't work on AzPic, I think, today. In the 15 minutes that left, we will work on this demo. Where is it? It's here. Yes. So let's try it. You know, just F5. Just F5 it. Is it their first? What? No, not that. Okay, don't save it, just close it. Terminal, .NET run, then dot. I think it won't work. Maybe .NET run. Okay, can I run it from the terminal? Because it was specifying that it should run only in the terminal I was open, right? So .NET run maybe here will work. Nope. Should I do a .NET restore before? Restora. .NET Restora. So the restore is done. I think it won't work. Yeah. Startup. Did I mess up? Did I screw up? Startup. Yep. App. Like I just downloaded, I just created, so it should have the ref, right? Yeah. The package are there. .NET Standard 2. Oh, damn it. This is why I want to do it in Linux. Because, you know, sometimes they try it. Okay. So for Blazor client-side experience. Oh. Okay, but then how can I... So what? I just... What? That's a client side. But I don't know how do I try it. For the server side experience, it's this one. Okay. Ooh boy. Okay, let's go up by one. Let's clear that mess. And now let's create the new one, but I will say the let's say demo Blazor server. Haha. Didn't like it. The input doesn't exist because our download didn't work. I'm pretty sure it is the command. So here, like, oh, should I put ARM 64? REL 64? That's an excellent question. I think it's ARM 64. I'm not sure. Not running. Settings. About. ADM quad core. Oh damn. Shall I go this instead? Come on, I just want it to work. You know, could be nice. Could be nice if it couldn't work. So if we go and download, but that's unit tests. Like, that's the purpose of it. They invented those just to, you know, it's a mind puzzle. What's your unit test about, Copper Birdie? Let's go here. Let's delete this folder. Yeah. And now let's copy this. Let's clear everything. Go back and download. No? Oh yeah, more than that. So this, and then download. Right? Right. So now I paste those commands. Right, now if I do that net, if I do that net version, still .NET and then list SDK. That 3 is not even there. I'm doing something wrong. Testing the data model, return to MVC view to see if the view is fine, but for some reason the muck is not showing the model. What muck framework are you using? When you do your is it a complex thing? So you did your injection and then you just do your mock equal, I forgot all the full syntax, but you inject your your interface in it. Yeah, it's time to take a walk. And for me, it's time to end this wonderful stream. So I will do some reading. I will find what's worked. I'm pretty sure it's just a super basic thing that I missed. So I will reproduce that L word on a next stream on Wednesday. And we'll start from there. I will try to draft a little bit more. Not sure I will have a lot of time to do some readings because tomorrow my day is booked pretty all day and it ends very late, so I'll have a very short night, but that's the pleasure, right? So you know what, let's see who's streaming right now and we'll do a little oh, it's been a while since I see Brendan, so let's go see Brendan. Let's go see Brendan. Excellent. So thank you all for see, Michael Jolet just did it. Thank you all for watching. It was an excellent stream. I wish you a great day today, an awesome day. I wish to Cooper Birdie he find his problem in his unit test. Don't forget to go check my YouTube video to have the chance to win your own GitKraken Pro license, and see you on Wednesday. Bye.